Hey, hey, what? Ray Mac. Hey, what? Hey, what? Welcome to Ray Mac's Kitchen and Grill. Love and not hate. Love and not hate. Welcome to Ray Mac's Kitchen and Grill. Love and not hate. What? Love and not hate. Come on. Welcome to Ray Mac's Kitchen and Grill.
Listen, if you love real juicy chicken with real good flavor, don't blink, because this golden herb butter chicken is about to be different. Let's go. Hey YouTube family, what's up? This your boy Ray Mac. Look, today we're gonna cook us up something real good, and I'm gonna use some of this here golden herb salt seasoning, and this is made from Spice House. I got this from Walmart, and I like using this here product because I use their spices pretty much all the time, or whatever the case may be. But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do us some nice golden butter herb chicken thighs. So I got me some thighs right here that I had washed up, and I dried it, and I took a knife and I slit the bone on both sides so that when we go ahead and we cook this chicken, it'll be nicely done throughout. So let's go ahead and season this baby up. The first thing that I want to do, I want to go ahead and take me some of this here olive oil, and I just want to put it on each piece of these chicken thighs, and I want to rub it in. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to rub these chicken thighs in and add the seasonings, and we're going to definitely go to the next step after that. And as I rub it, that oil is getting onto the pan, and I just want to make sure that that skin also have oil on it, and that's the reason why I'm moving this around just like this. All right. Rub that oil in that meat. All right. So what type of baked chicken do you guys like cooking? Whether it be roasted chicken, barbecue chicken, whatever the type it is, just go ahead and comment in the comment section below. All right. So now we have our chicken oiled down. Let's go ahead and season up. So the first thing I'm going to use me some of this here salt, just a little bit. That's all I want, is just a little bit on each piece. And that'll be enough for that. And then I'm also going to use some of this here golden herb seasoning salt. We're going to put some of that on. And this stuff right here, out of the can, out of the bottle, it smells good, y'all. I'm not even going to sit here and tell y'all no story about it. It does. It's really, really smell good. Like I said, I bought this at Walmart, and I'm not even getting no type of money for this, or whatever the case may be. I bought this with my own money, let the truth be told. Now, we're going to go ahead and add some black pepper to this as well. And I got my oven set at 400 degrees. So make sure you go ahead and set your oven at 400 degrees. Okay. So I want to toss on just a little bit of this here onion powder. We got onion powder, just a little bit. I want to sprinkle that on. And all right, we got the onion powder. Now I just want to put in just a little bit of this here garlic powder. As you can see, my hands is still greasy from me rolling this, so I'm not trying to contaminate these bottles, trying to keep them clean as much as I can, you know what I'm saying? And I'll use this hand for rubbing in the meat. So I got one clean hand and one hand that ain't so clean. And I will be exchanging my gloves. So I will not be using the same gloves. All right, so I got some paprika. Want to make sure I hit it real good with this. So I'm going to season up this one side, and then from there, off camera, I'm going to season up the skin side, just so we can save us some time. All right. And let's see what else I want to add to this. I think that's going to be it for right now, okay? Matter of fact, let me just sprinkle on just a little bit of this here parsley. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. There we go. And I just want to pat that in. Now, if you want to go ahead and use these seasonings and blend it into a bowl and then sprinkle the seasonings up on the chicken, that'll be fine. That'll be perfect. You know what I mean? But if not, you can shake it on the same way that I'm doing right now. So, since we got that side already seasoned up, so what I want to do now, I'm just going to go ahead and turn this meat over to the skin side. You know what I'm saying? And I already trimmed some of this excess skin off my thighs. So take the time just to trim off some of that skin and remove some of that fat, and you'll have some pretty nice looking thighs or whatever. So now what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to season this up on this skin side, and we will be right back. You better not go nowhere. Okay, YouTube family, so right now I got my thighs seasoned up on both sides. That's the bottom and the skin side up. So what I want to do, I got my oven set at 400 degrees, and I want to cook the skin side up, all right? So you got options. You can either cook it right here in the pan, just as is. You can put some aluminum foil down in your pan for easy cleanup, or some parchment paper. What I want to do, I want to take my cast iron skillet, and I want to transfer these thighs to the skillet. So I still have the glove on, all right? So I just want to take my thighs, and I just want to place these in the skillet, making sure I got enough room. So I have a total of 8 thighs. See if I got enough room to place these. Got to organize it. I have enough room. Okay, that's 8 thighs that's going in. Now I can go ahead and put this in the sink. And then with these gloves, I can go ahead and discard these. And we will be making a nice little buttery glaze for these here chicken thighs. So right now what I want to do is just throw these in the oven. So let me throw them in the oven, and don't go nowhere, because if you do, you're going to miss a good recipe. Okay, YouTube family, what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and make us a nice little lemony glaze, honey glaze to go with this. So I got some butter, and I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of butter. This is unsalted butter, all right? And I'm going to toss that butter right on inside of this here bowl, because I do want to microwave it. I do want to microwave it just a little bit, all right? And then I want to go ahead and I'm going to take me some honey, all right? And I just want to squeeze in a good amount of honey into this, and I'm gonna say about 2 tablespoons of honey should be fine. And I have a whole lemon, so what I want to do, I want to take this microplane, and I just want to zest just a little bit of this here lemon inside this here, so we can have us a nice little honey lemon glaze. Just a little bit, not too much, because I really don't want the lemon to overpower this here glaze, all right? And only thing I want to do is just take some of this juice of the lemon. I'll just pierce a nice little hole in it, work it, and then I'll go ahead and give it a nice little squeeze, just to get some of this juice out. It don't matter, you're not going to need a lot of this juice. That's if there's some coming out. Let's go ahead and, woo, she going everywhere but the bowl. And That'll be enough of it. If you get seasoned that, don't worry about it. Just want to stir this around just a little bit. Then I'm gonna add this to the microwave. And then this is what we're gonna be glazing our chicken up with. And with that, we're gonna be right back. Don't go nowhere. Okay, YouTube family, we got so much going on in our kitchen right now. Over here in this here pot, we got some smelling going on in this here. This is for another video, and you guys got to see how I made these here Southern style green beans that's in this here pot that's gonna pair up well with this here particular chicken. So now, since we allowed this chicken to cook for at least around about 25 minutes in the oven, and this is basically how it's looking right now. So we're gonna take that butter glaze that we got, that honey lemon butter glaze, and we just want to basically glaze this chicken up with it, y'all. And then from there, we're gonna toss this right back into the oven. We got a nice color on the skin, and the seasonings are standing out. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna go ahead and bring this to completion. Now what we wanna do is just put this in the oven for about 5 minutes. Now, if you want to test your chicken internally just to see if it's done or whatever the case may be, go ahead and take your meat thermometer and probe the inside of that chicken. When it hit 165 degrees, you know that chicken is ready and she's ready to eat up. So right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this back into the oven, and then we'll be right back. So don't you go nowhere. Okay, YouTube family, so right now we are done with our chicken, and I'm telling you something right now, y'all. This looks fantastic. You understand what I'm saying? This really looks fantastic. So what we're about to do, we're about to go ahead and plate these babies up. So we're gonna pair this up with some southern string beans, and then we got some homemade, I'm sorry, y'all. I think the string beans try to hurry up and jump up out of the pot. And then we got some homemade garlic mashed potatoes that's gonna pair up well for this here dinner. So without further ado, let's go ahead and plate this thing up, y'all, so we can eat. All right, YouTube family, so we are done with the butter garlic chicken. As you can see, she looking all good as can be. I paired this up with some garlic buttered mashed potatoes. And I'm telling you, they so good, y'all. And then we also have these here string beans, the southern string beans. And I got a video coming showing you guys how I prepared these string beans. You got to try it, y'all. I'm telling you the honest God truth. So do me a favor if you don't mind. Check out Ray Matt's Kitchen and Grill other videos, and then tell me in the comment section what other videos you would like to see in the near future. Thank you so much for checking out this here video. Love and not hate. Love somebody and hate nobody. Peace.